The male genitalia is an interesting
Although I feel
thing.
like my dick, though, when it gets all involved again, like it's gonna just be like a fucking dog slobbering all over the place. But hey.
Yeah, probably, but that's cool.
All right, Cancer. I know Cancers loved hearing that. I was like, Cancers, they're dealing with that Saturn still in the 8th house. They need to learn some more fucking sexual things. They got blocked ass fucking sexual shit going on. Trying to fucking live through their like, well, I'll just live the basic love story. Like, we don't need to have sex. Oh, God. Cancer, what's going on with you? 6 of Wands reversed. You are not feeling victorious right now, or you're overconfident that you're going to be victorious over some situation that you know right now you've been struggling or trying to win and it's not winning. Wow. 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 You're dealing with somebody who you know is fucking shitty and you feel stuck and they're honestly, you know they're lying to you. And you feel stuck. I think that you feel like you have to show the world that you're going to win this thing, and it's not winnable. It's the bottom of the 9th, and you're 10 runs down, and there's 2 outs, and there's no men on base, and you're like, I'm going to win this game. Wow. The king of lies of love that you're with, that you're fighting for. They are a barcoded fucking like... I want to know about that barcode. Wow. They have no belief system that actually is deep spiritually. You're so focused on this prize to have it, and it's not true. It's making you feel stuck. Wow. And it's not moving to where you want it to move at all. And it's not offering what you want it to offer. And it is not the thing to be in the Lover's reversed. Your last Pluto retrograde in your relationship house of your life. The biggest truth bomb always comes in the last Pluto retrograde. And we all have a little bit of fear that we have to be afraid with wherever Pluto's retrograding in our charts on the last retrograde. And you know what? For you have to think of the last Pluto retrograde in Sag in 2007. For me, that was, I am not living my happiest life. I need to open up my heart. That's 5th house, so I fucking moved in with my first living relationship, and I became a DJ fully, and I fucking started really doing this astrology thing, like really came out with all of it. So, wow. I was asking, like, what's up with this bad love scenario that you keep trying to win? And it's like, this hangman reversed is weird because I feel like you're stuck, but you're not paying attention to what's going on, but you act like you're not stuck. That's crazy. I'm going to put this down the middle with this victory that's not happening. Wow, you just won't let it go. You just will just, you're trying to prove something, and you're not opening up to possibilities of actually having the real victory in your life. What's the shadiness, though? Because here's a higher... They're not spiritual. Wow, they're not saying about little things. Like it's not like maybe the deepest lie, but it's like the little lies, or it's like the little things they say that don't come true, or that they never pull themselves off with. Or I think it's the lie that you're telling yourself that you think that they are something that they're not. You believe something they're not. Oh yeah, they'll make the money eventually. Oh yeah, they'll come through with love eventually. Or you know what, they'll be that prize eventually. And you know what, they'll be the great lover eventually. They'll be that eventually. They'll eventually. And it's not happening. Nope, Empress reverse. Definitely never going to materialize into that. Just looking at your future, Ace of Cups reversed. You can't move into the actual place that's going to bring you emotional happiness until you fucking get over this thing that's not materializing, and then that you're trying to prove to win some sort of victory. Yeah, 4 swords reversed. It's definitely not going to be safe. It's not going to make you feel supported. And they would leave you they would Johnny Depp you and leave you in a fucking Honda Civic fucking in the trunk if it came down to it. And I'm actually on Johnny's side, but I'm just saying that, like, that text, that one hits home for Cancers. You know that they would, because you're putting all this effort in it and it's not working. It's like, no, it's like keep coming back to the king. 6 of Wands reverse. No, I swear I'll get the victory. And it's like, now you've put yourself in a pressure position where you're trying to prove to your friends, your family, and all these other people, and just to the world in general and to yourself, like, I can make something work. And you can't. Like, you took on a fucking situation that you can't. And you're avoiding amazing doors to open for you here. What's your spiritual advice? Nine of Swords reverse. Stop trying to save the fucking person that fucking is unsavable. Moon reverse. Stop suppressing the emotions. Nobody knows about this. You're putting on such a show that nobody knows the truth. You're trying to tell people that you're in a great place, that your heart's in a great place, and all that shit, and it's not. It's causing all of your issues emotionally, health-wise, all that shit. Wow, it's time to go to fortune and let the universe do what it's supposed to do instead of trying to fight it. Geez, it's definitely not going to be your husband or wife, or it's a situation that you got caught up into that, and you're like, how the fuck did I get caught up into that? Nothing to celebrate about. 3 of Pentacles. It's like trying to build something with somebody and nothing's really being built, but now it's time to, like, where is that really? And looking for it. But look at how everybody's looking at you as like, you're outside of actually building with where you want to be. You're like the outsider, and you're not coming in to come in and build the life that you really want to build. You're trying that with somebody that's not able to build it. Emperor's reversed. Wow. Yeah, it's time for you to look outside and look at a better world. And where's the world that you really want to be? Where's the movie that you really want to be? What's the window that you want to be in? There's a lot of windows here. There's people like having a great time having sex. There's people fighting. There's people having good. What world do you want to? Which life do you want to live? Do you want to keep living that crazy one? What's about the person you're thinking about right now? 8 of Pentacles reversed. Chariot reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. 3 of Wands reversed. This shit ain't going anywhere. It's not moving anywhere. And then I got a 6 of Swords that was in reverse. Like, you think it's going to change? Oh my God. If anything, it just keeps going backwards and backwards and backwards and backwards. Which, to be honest with you, if you're on a big victory quest and you just keep going back a position that you're going to place last, like, what are you doing? This person's not even, to be honest with you, has the capability to create what you want. They don't even have the ability to create it that you've been dealing with, that you've been fighting for. What's up with the fucking past and exes and people from the past? King of Cups, 9 of Wands, Judgment, Temperance. Wow. I don't know. There's somebody here from your past that's better. I'm going to say that. That's how you know you're in the wrong place. Future stuff, 2 of Wands reverse. You're not even looking at the future stuff. You're not even looking at the like the great place that you could be in the future. Your loyalty lies so much with the victory that's going to fail that you won't even look at the victory that where the world is, of where real victory is. I think you could use people you've been with in the past, or even exes, or maybe even people you dated. I don't know why. Let's see. 9 of Cups reversed. Yeah, like places where you didn't feel maybe fulfilled all the way, or maybe you never showed your fulfillment there. I almost feel like that could be it, because there's so many good cards for the ex, but I'm going to call that the ex, the past. I don't know. Is there some sort of, no, there's not. 3 swords. Well, maybe. I was like, is there some reconciliation from the past? 3 swords reverse. Fucking 8 of Wands reverse. You're not putting the energy towards anything. That's what's so weird. You're cutting yourself off from the future and anything that you've maybe thought about before or been with that was good. Like, you're just so focused on some fucked up situation that you will do anything to make it win. I'm here to tell you it's not going to happen. Hate to tell you that. Hate to tell you that again. I don't know what to tell you. Jeez. Well, you got Excalibur, which it's time for you to grab the sword and go to Avalon. time to cut yourself out of the bullshit. And you know what? It's all about, it's not just honor, but honestly, it's about action. And it's about, honestly, truth and power and the sovereignty of where you really want to be and to have in your life. And that's the ultimate victory, not the victory of, I'm just going to be in a lie and I'm just going to be in this place where I believe that there's power and I'm taking action to get to a place of somebody that's not really sovereign and not going anywhere. I'm going to use the sacral chakra oracle because on these crazy ones, I'm like, man, we need to like get something understood here. Wow. Law of attraction. You're not even attracting what you really want. You're trying to attract what's not working, so that's why it's not working. But like you could attract actually the energy that really is flowing for you. I'll pull another one for you fucking here. Look at that connection. You are lacking connection in where you're with, and you know where the connection is, and you know how to attract it. And maybe you've actually attracted the real connection to you, but you won't swim towards it, or you won't go towards it. Boom. Transformation, it's time to end so you could actually have the transformation to get what you actually want of connection and to attract what you want in your life. I don't know what else to tell you, Cancer. Scorpio, Ceres, 7th house. Oh man, you got to get to the real shit and you need to build with who's real and what the real shit is and what you're really attracted to. I got a feeling, to be honest with you, you're not even sexually attracted to the person that you're trying so hard with. Especially with that Saturn 8th house.
Sorry. Thought you were done. Cancer. This is a big one for you. It's a big week. Clips in your 11th house. So this is about you kind of breaking away. This is about full connection in life to the right people. That involves relationships with Pluto retrograde in your 7th house for the final time ever. So it's definitely bringing up a lot. And where you've overcommitted or tried to control relationships, they're not going to work. This is about going into a better future with better people, and you can't have your walls up. You got to let that down. You got to be open and vulnerable to what that can look like. But there's also this south node that's really weird for you in your 5th house, because I feel like you can want to over romanticize something that's dead, and you got to get real intellectual and objective about what that situation looks like so that you can have a full connection. So I think you're in a place where you can go into exciting new places and into a future, and people could be a big part of that, but not if it's some just like idealistic fantasy or over romanticized thing. And you got to change your belief on the matter too, because that's one of the best things that you have right now is Venus and Jupiter meeting in your 9th and Mars in your 9th. Is like there's a whole big world out there for you to experience, and there's plenty of people in there, but you got to be around people that are expansive, that want to let you grow, that are, you know, everything's about the growth and the transformation when it comes to your relationships right now. And if you're not getting that, or you're being confined by someone's energy, you're naturally going to break out of that eventually. But how long are you going to hide from that truth and just wait till it gets ripped away in some way? Or it's almost like you're waiting for someone else to make the decision for you. And
they won't. They'll keep abusing.
Yeah. It's actually turning into like a Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation with that reading and everything. Like it's just a weird, toxic, beat up thing. And this is the moment to turn the wheel and expand to some really magical stories with magical people that can really help you in your life. And you know, go that way.
Yeah, I bet you fucking, fucking Elon Musk is a Cancer. He's probably trying to call Amber Heard right now because he sees her on TV and he's like, hey, I just bought Twitter. You want to try coming back over here?
Like he's shooting his shot with relationships.
Or maybe they're still
right
fucking
now.
doing shit. Who knows? I have no idea. But
like look at his hot relationship with Twitter right now. Fuck, the shit's hot and heavy. That's a future thing. Shit.
It is, and it's going to a place where he doesn't even know, right? He's like,
yeah, giving it a shot, taking a risk.
And that's the whole thing is Uranus is nuclear in a way, right? It is nuclear and it's in your 11th. Like this is like a nuclear bomb going off in your world in order to build it. But it's a nuclear bomb and the waste is rainbows.
Imagine that.
Like, and you're too afraid. You're like, I know where that life is and you can see it. You're smart enough. You've got the genius look at it. And you got all this Pisces in your 9th house to finally open up the golden gates, and you're just sitting there in hesitation and fear of disconnecting from fucking hell? Wow, I just don't, Cancer. I just don't. What one card, look at that. 4 of Wands reverse. Get out of the fucking shit you committed to that was horrible and open up to where you know the real fucking love story is that's actually going to bring you to the real shit. Fuck.